Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Mr. Wise Guys. I just wanted to show you this Edikani. I haven't seen any videos on this bike at all, so I figured I'd buy one, check it out, get it built for you guys. So I'm gonna do this right now. I'm gonna unbox it, we're gonna build it up, and then another video I'll start taking it out in the woods and actually testing this thing out. So this is my first e-bike ever, so I don't really know what I'm doing, but we're gonna figure this out together. So get me clipping these off. Now what I'm doing right now is getting all these zip ties and getting them clipped so I can get the bike out easier. Trying not to cut anything in the process. So we got our rack right here. We already got the fenders. The fenders are already on the bike, so that's a plus. We're gonna put the front fenders on. So let's get rid of some of that. Man, this is a nice looking bike.
So I figured I'd just fast forward all through this part. And I'm just cutting all the zip ties off and getting all the plastic and stuff off of it. Now there's zip ties right there by the wires. I would be very careful with that so you don't cut them up. But the wires are connected to the handlebars. The displays already comes on the handlebars. So it kind of makes it easy. All you gotta do is just put the handlebars on, which I'll go through all that here in just a minute. I'm gonna show you, all the parts and all the tools that that gives you and everything. So if you guys have any questions or anything, just give me a comment down below. I'll try to get to them as fast as possible. So I got my little helpers there helping me.
Got everything unboxed and disassembled. So this kind of gives you everything that you have to put together. All right, so we got the wheel over there, and then we got your small tool kit there. You got your headlight. We got to put the front on, also the charger. We got both pedals, and then we got our cell phone holder. So I'm gonna put the handlebars on first, right here. They're just dangling there with on the wires. So I'm gonna get that on there. I'm gonna turn this bike upside down and start assembling up the rest. But as you can see, man, it's looking good. All right, so I'm gonna speed up this video again while I'm doing all this. And if I get to a technical spot, I'll definitely stop and show you guys what's going on. I also wanted to show you this toolkit that I just opened up. So right here, it's gonna give you 2 opening wrenches on both sides, 10, 13, 15, 12 millimeter. It's also gonna give you a Phillips screwdriver and a couple of Allen wrenches as well. Even one of the Allen wrenches has a Phillips on it. So it'll zoom in or out or whatever. All right, so we're getting after it. Coupling on, pretty easy. So I'm just getting the screws started. A lot of people, they'll use a drill to start doing all this. Only reason why I'm not using a drill is because I'm sure you can cross thread these, and I want to get it right the first time. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to kind of snug these, because I know I'm going to have to readjust them later. So I don't know if you could see that, but there's a little emblem right here for bullseye. You want that right in the center, I'm guessing. And so we'll look at it here in just a little bit and get that adjusted. So definitely would be much faster doing this with a drill. But like I said before, I just don't want to end up cross-threading anything or anything like that. So okay, so I did notice down here, there's a bolt down here that you got to take off. So we're gonna do that with these wrenches, I guess they gave us. A lot of them guys, they have that bike carrier, but 90% of the people out there are probably not going to have the bike carrier. So there's where they can work on their bike and lift it up in the air and move it around. So I'm part of that 90% because I don't have one yet. Which if I do very many more reviews, I'll definitely get one. Make videos and life a whole lot easier. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Nice thing. And you'll see it assembled as well. And then you have a spring that you'll put it inside the wheel, put the spring on, and then you'll screw it down with your end cap. Okay. So this is a quick release for your front wheels. So if you have any issues or any problems or anything, you'll be able to take it off quickly. So that's really nice. We're gonna get this front wheel on. So here I am putting on the wheel here, sliding that quickly release in through the wheel, tightening down that bolt, and then you just flip that lever up on the other side, and it should get it pretty good. 25 minutes, 22 minutes, and we almost got this bike assembled. I'm pretty happy with that. All right, so we got to do the front fenders on now. What I'm gonna do next, get this front fender on. Hope it don't make a lot of noise. I'm trying to do this for some hunting so I can get back and forth to my deer stand. I've been watching a lot of it, seeing that they work out really well for people. So I'm gonna test this sucker out. All right, so there's 3 bolts all together on that front fender. You got 2 on the back side of the shock, and then you got the 1 right in the center. So I would screw in the 2 on the sides and then leave the bolt out for the top, because you're gonna have to put the light on as well. So I find that out later on, after I put that center bolt on. So kind of made things, doing it twice anyway. Manuals that we haven't used yet. We got the light, we got the pedals, and then we got the cell phone holder. Okay. And we got the charger. So we're gonna go ahead and get this light on real quick. Alright, so all we got left is the rack. Just got the pedals. So those pedals weren't wanting to go on. So I know that they're stripped. I couldn't get them all the way on. I guess they're gonna do for now. I'm gonna have to call Edikani, see if they can't send me some new ones, because yeah, they're not good. Other than that, everything has been going great. I mean, I got the pedals on good enough that it'll do for now, but it's not right. So we will definitely have to call in for that, and I'll tell you how that goes as well on my next video when we're riding out in the woods. So
when I was talking about the pedals, so they are labeled. It's going to tell you the right side and the left side. You definitely want to match those up with the yellow stickers that you see right there by the crank. So you want to make sure that you get the pedals on the right side. So if you don't, they will not go on. But I did have a lot of trouble with the pedals, even putting them on the right side on this. But Edikani is sending me some, and they're on their way. So.
Alright, so now I'm cutting the keys off the handlebars right here. Alright, so these keys are supposed to be working for the battery. So we're gonna see what happens. See if we can turn this bad boy on. And so this is gonna be the first startup on this. So it's locked in there good. Battery's showing full charge. I'm gonna turn it on real quick. Got the display going, looking good. Yeah, so we're gonna take this plastic off real quick on this light. Light shining good. You can look at it. Point the you kind of see. Do have to adjust it probably down some. There we go. That's about right there. Look at that. Man, it's shining good. So right here I'm going through the brakes and adjusting the brakes because they're a little high, so I had to kind of drop them down a little bit. And also with the gears, I had to drop those down. On the other side, I did the same thing. Now the trigger was a little high for me. I'm used to more like a fuller, so I kind of dropped the throttle down a little bit too, so it'll make it a little bit easier and more comfortable. So kind of picked up the cell phone holder. I plan on putting like a rack on there for my bow or for a gun or something. So just kind of was going through there and fixing everything and tightening everything up and getting it ready to go, so that way I can take it for a little test drive. You'll see here in a second. And yep, and here I go, about to jump on and take off. Ready? Alright, taking this thing, yeah, it was amazing. I think I was on like pass 2 on the first run. So there is 5 passes on there. That's going to give you your speed, your throttle speed, and your pedal speed, which I'm going to go through all that in my next video. But you know, when I first jumped on this bike, it was ready to go. I mean, this thing has no problems, no issues whatsoever, and it just runs. So I was pretty impressed, as you can see here in just a minute. We'll get to that in just a second. This thing has instant power. I'm impressed already, and I just drove around the yard for a minute. So I got it only on pass 3. I got it up to like 15 miles an hour. So I'm gonna put it up to pass 5 and see what we got. Oh, this thing is awesome. So, I did get to tighten this one bar down. Didn't want to tighten it up yet.
Go.
Got me a little horn right here. Tell you what, you're gonna get out of my way. Got my light. I want you to see that real good. That light is bright. That thing will be perfect going out searching for deer at night. So, guys, so far I had one issue, and that's the pedals. Everything else was pretty awesome. Shimano gears shift great. Came out of the box fully charged. I take that back. 4 bars. So it showed fully charged, but and then now it's showing 4 bars.
Because
so,
you're just running around in it, so.
I'm gonna have to crank this on down so I don't hurt myself. Another thing, you just want to make sure you get everything nice and tight. I wouldn't tighten it as hard as you could, but you know, nice and snug, so that stuff don't rotate on you. Here I am tightening it way tight. I'm gonna be out in the woods with.
Try taking your own advice, Dad.
Yeah. No, right? Still got a lot of different riding to do. So, but that was the unboxing of it, and it's a fairly heavy bike. I'm definitely got to get used to it. I got to fix the seat just a little bit. It's tilted back a little too far, but just some minor adjustments. And I tell you what, this 1,000-watt motor peaks out at like 1,500 watts. Shimano gears, 160 discs on the back. Hydraulic brakes. Hydraulic brakes working really well. I got to get them broke in. I'm sure they'll work a lot better. No rubbing, and it's super quiet. I mean, I think I spent, I don't know, somewhere around $1,100 on it on Amazon. If you like the bike, if you like the review, let me know. This thing is touchy. I just barely touched that trigger, and man, it goes. Like, I mean, it's instant. So it just goes.
Dust out.
I weigh 233 pounds, and it has no issue whatsoever just taking me around. But I'm gonna review this bike a little bit more. I do wish a center shock right here, if it could be adjusted, but don't have any adjustments on it to make it a little bit more smoother, probably. I mean, it doesn't hardly move, so yeah. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Give me a like, give me a thumbs up. If you do want this bike, you like it, like I said, I just unboxed it. First e-bike I ever owned. First video I've ever made. And so I'm definitely trying here. But if you like it and you want it, I am getting, I do have affiliate link going on the bottom of this. So please click on the link if you decide you want to buy it. I would definitely prefer it. I spent hours looking at these e-bikes online, drove my wife nuts. And man, this was the best bang for my buck. Got all of them online and everything. Some of them were $1,500, $1,800. They're all 750 watt motor. I'm a bigger guy. I was really worried about me not being able to push me far. I don't know how many miles it goes. I'm gonna do another review over it out in the woods. We're gonna take it. We're gonna test drive it. We're gonna do all kinds of things, take it up hills, up different grades. But I don't think this thing's gonna have a problem. I'm super impressed. I'm super excited to have it. So I appreciate you guys watching. And if you have any questions down below, please leave a comment. Tell me what I'm missing, what I should add, or whatever. If you need any more information, I'll try to get back to you as fast as possible. So appreciate you watching. Give me a like, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.